So let's just move on then a little bit to what Ash had to say on Wednesday. Now, obviously, Marty's been talking about this for 2 days now, and he was talking about it today with Chris as well about the position we are with Oconnect, not Oconnect, with Onpassive at the moment. Now, also, many of you will have seen the picture that I posted on my social media when Jane took it, actually, of me in the hotel, which we're at the moment, just looking over the bay with a little bit of a wry smile on my face. And I posted that mainly because we should all be exactly the same now. We should be extremely confident in the knowledge of what is coming. I certainly am, and I have been for a very, very long time, as you all well know. And part of what I've been doing over a very long period of time is to try to give you that ease and satisfaction of knowing it is going to happen. Now, the timeline element of it's going to happen, I didn't know, and I still don't know. But I know one thing's for sure is every single day that passes, we are getting closer and closer. And if you listened to what our CEO had to say, and I've now listened to it 3 times, what he had to say, he did say it is a matter of days, not weeks. All of the paperwork and the elements that we needed to do to get our money back. And if you listen to him again, he specifically said not only is it the company's money, but it also said part of it is our money. I mean, how many companies actually say those kinds of words? It's just a bit bizarre and ironic, isn't it, really, that we have a CEO who is talking in those manners about what has been happening. Now, Marty touched on the journey we've all taken. I'm not going to go down that route because I've talked about it many times. But one thing's for sure is he did say that as soon as the money is in the Onpassive bank accounts, once again, give it a couple of days, and then they will start pushing those pending withdrawals out to everybody who has activated their accounts and requested one. So I am confident, this is my point of view, I am confident that it is going to be done this month. Okay, that is my prediction. I've got it wrong many times, but that is kind of where I'm feeling. We also know that we've got a couple of days left on Oconnect, and he was saying that he's hopeful that there wouldn't be another extension, all the rest of it. My view is there will be. I think there's still stuff to be done from their end that they want to clear everything out the way before we then go to the next stage. Now, I have spoken in the past of where I think this is going to be going down the line. And for me, get those pending withdrawals done out the way, get that backlog out, and then I do believe other things will start kicking into place, which means hopefully the pool of users that we've got now within the Onpassive who came into onpassive.com, they need to be divvied out to those that have activated their accounts, and also other products and services need to be brought in. He did mention about O-Verify, if you remember. He said that's just about there now. And I also believe that that has to be in place for kind of the next part. But one thing's for sure is it's looking very, very good indeed, isn't it? He's obviously confident that where the company are as far as Oconnect, the product is concerned, they are obviously happy with the quality of it for us to open up commercially once again to everyone else. He also mentioned that even whilst this has all been going on, they have been testing other merchants to make sure that they function correctly, and more are going to be brought online until, as he said, we own that part of what we are outsourcing at the moment. He did say wink, wink. If you know, if you have been around and know what's been going on, it's always been a desire and wish of the company to have absolutely everything that the company does in-house, and the payment side of things, the merchant side of things, etc., is certainly one of those areas that they are very, very keen to get in-house rather than having as an external third party, which it is at the moment. But all in all, for one of his shortest updates to us, I also thought it was one of the best updates that we could have wished for at this time. Hadn't seen him for close to 3 weeks. This Friday would have been, today in fact, would have been 3 weeks. So it's close to 3 weeks that we hadn't seen our CEO. And I really thought, in my opinion, that it was necessary for us to see him to bring us up to date with where we are. Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you so much for your super sticker. Very, very kind of you, sir. Did it fire me up? Yeah, absolutely damn right it did. I was, if you saw me on the screen, I was so pleased. And I wasn't just pleased for me. I was pleased for all of you guys out there as well, knowing what is going to be happening. And that part of knowing is, obviously, we look at ourselves first, don't we? And we think of ourselves first of what impact this is going to have on us. But for me, I am more happy for other people, if that makes sense. You know, the Redfern life is not a bad life. You know, even if Onpassive didn't happen tomorrow, I've still got and have a very good life. This is icing on the cake for me, but it's not going to impact what I've done and what I always do on a pretty regular basis. As you know, I'm on holiday again now. I try and have as many as I possibly can afford to have, and Onpassive is going to allow me to have even more, but I've always had it, if that makes sense. So, you know, I do live a very good life, and this is why I'm saying that I am more happy for you guys, because I just know the impact it's going to have on your lives. You know, Marty mentioned today as well of other countries where $200-300 a month makes a huge difference to so many lives, so many people's lives. Here in the, I want to say the Western world, but isn't it all one world now? But in the more developed countries where we live, for instance, $200 or $300 a month isn't going to make a huge amount of difference to anyone's lives. $2,000 or $3,000 a month, yes, that starts making a difference to our lives. But a couple of hundred, it isn't going to make a lot of difference. Not when you're thinking for two people to eat out in the UK now is £100, $120. That is average for nothing special, in fact. You know, so what I'm trying to put over here now is knowing that we are now nearly at that start gate. Once again, everything's in place. There's no more hurdles to get over. Everything has been submitted, and it is just a matter of time now of waiting for that money to come back into the Onpassive account, and then they will start divvying it all out. What I will say is that the game plan has always been the same for Onpassive for us, and that is that they only want a founder to go out of pocket twice. That's what their aim is. What are those 2 times? Once to become a founder, which finished nearly 2 years ago now in June. And the second one is to activate their account. Now, for the majority, we activated it by purchasing OConnect. You will be able to activate it by purchasing another product if you haven't done it also already. But what the wish of the company is that the majority will not then have to pay out of pocket again. They will pay out of the commissions that are generated through their accounts, either by themselves, either by company efforts, or other ways as well. So, you know, I'm sure what they're trying to do is to put the things in place first before it's time for us to pay again. And he's also, remember, he said there is going to be various different packages for OConnect for us to purchase. Whilst we're on this subject of different prices for the packages, I just want to make sure that you do understand how it is going to work as far as the commissions are concerned. Now, the commissions we know about are this. The very first sale of any product that we know of at the moment, you get 100% of that revenue back. Doesn't matter what the package is, doesn't matter how much it is, but you get 100% of that back. Now, the second sale, and this is the important part, okay, you get 25% of that commission back. But there is a but. If you have only purchased the lowest package, you will only be able to withdraw like for like commissions of those packages. So let's say there is 3 different packages and you've gone for the lowest one of the 3. You'll be able to collect any commissions and withdraw any of those commissions from those people who have purchased the lowest package. Now, what happens if there's people within your organization that have bought the second lowest or even the highest? Do you still get those commissions? And the answer to it is yes. But you cannot withdraw them unless you have purchased the like packages. So for instance, if you purchase the highest package, you will be able to withdraw all of those 3 packages because you're on the highest as well. What happens? That commissions come into your wallet. They sit there. You can see them, but you cannot withdraw them. And obviously the company will incentivize you to use your commissions to upgrade so that you can then withdraw that money if you wish to. I think I'm right in what I'm saying, that he did say there would be a time limit on it, and then you would only be able to use it for upgrading your packages, okay? But you'll be given plenty of times. I think you mentioned 30 days at one point. We'll have to wait and see. So really it is up to you where you want to enter, at what price point. But for me, why not go all in, okay, to give yourself the best possible opportunity to earn the most commissions which you can withdraw that you possibly can. I'm certainly going to do that. And I'm sure that many of you out there will be doing exactly the same. I will be going all in. If there is an annual one package, I'll be buying the annual one. Once it's done and dusted, don't have to worry about that one again. And then there's another product come out, etc. I will be using as much of my commissions as possible to purchase as many as the products and services as I possibly can, whether I'm going to use them or not. And that is what we need to sort of start understanding now, is just because you're not going to use one of the Onpassive products and services does not mean you shouldn't purchase it. Why? Because it's an item in your shop that if it's not in your shop, they will buy it from somebody else. So why not give yourself the best chance to fill your shop with as many things as possible? Remember, the company are going to place the links for the products that you have purchased within our websites that they are going to buy, within our own websites and domain names. This is how they are going to start marketing, the traffic, etc. All for that. You'll see how it all works out further down the line. But for us, let's get going. This is what the restart he's been on about. I could tell how excited he was on Wednesday when he came on with us. I'm sure you guys could there as well. He even said, I wish I could tell you more, but at this stage I can't. But he also did say on the back of that, there will come a time where I'll be able to divulge a lot more. And this is what he wants to do. He loves spending time with you guys. He loves kicking back, you know. So it really is good that, you know, that we are part of this organization and movement that he wants to be part of. Somebody just said that if it's £200 per product, that's 10, and 50 products, that's 10 grand they got to fork out. Why? Who's mentioned $200? Nobody has. We don't know how much it's going to cost for the different products. Some might be $10, some might be $20. And remember, you're not paying out of your pocket for them. It's coming out of the commissions that you have earned from those products that you've already bought. So you need to try and understand that you can withdraw all that money if you want to, but then you're going to have to pay once again. Why not leave it in your own wallet to reactivate or pay the renewal of the products that you are there? My friend Peter Rogers, he's got a convenience store. When somebody buys something from his convenience store, guess what he has to do? He has to restock his shelves. That means he has to physically buy it first, put it on the shelf, and then sell it. We're in a very lucky position where we purchased the product digitally once, and we can sell it and sell it and sell it and sell it and sell it. We don't have to keep buying it before we can sell it. This is the absolute beauty about Onpassive, because it's all digital products and services, and there's going to be physical ones as well, don't forget, that once you've purchased it, you can sell that as many times as you like. That really is value for money. It really is how to compound what you have got your hands on. This is why it's going to stand head and shoulders for many of us above any other conventional business, because we are going to be in that. Somebody's asked what they asked there. Are we going to get commissions from our first purchases done in September? If you purchase something, you do not get a commission for you purchasing it. Okay, you get commissions from selling it, not from buying it. The person or the founder who brought you in will get the commission of your purchase, okay, because they have bought it. You have in fact purchased it from that person. Okay, remember, just because you bought it, okay, you don't necessarily get a commission when you buy it. All right, you have to make one sale to get your commission, which is 100% of your first one. Okay, you do not get commissions for buying it. You get commissions when you sell something, but purchasing it means you can use it. Purchasing it means you can resell it. Okay, without you buying it, you cannot resell it. And remember, guys, there's going to be more customers who purchase the products and just use it, who aren't interested in making any money out of Onpassive. They just want to use our products and services. I've always said the same, is that we will be a customer-based business. Okay, and that means that the majority of people who use our products and services are going to be customers, because it makes their life easier using our products and services, whether it's business, whether it's individuals, or anywhere else in between. Okay, that is what they're after. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it at that for now.